I am going to change your life. But before I can do that, there are 3 questions I need you to answer for me truthfully and honestly. I'm going to get to these questions in a second. I'm also going to share with you my answers to these questions to show you what my motivation is and to also encourage you to be vulnerable and honest, because in order for us to do this, you need to be truthful with me. A few weeks ago, I posted a video. It was a video asking for help. I wanted to know what we could do, what could we build that would be valuable for you. What area of your life are you wanting to improve the most? Is it physical? Is it mental? Is it financial? What is it? You crushed it. And when I posted that video, I didn't know. I didn't know what was going to happen. I didn't realize that things were going to move so incredibly fast. I didn't realize that I was going to get contacted by the people that I was going to get contacted by that could help me make this dream a reality quick. I'm talking 6 weeks. And guess what? I'm scared. I am fucking scared of what we are about to do. Why? Because of the amount of work it's going to take for me to get this up and running in the next 6 weeks. But what really scares me is the magnitude of how many men, how many women, how many people's lives it's going to change. And when I think about it, high level, when I was having these high level conversations with these people that I've connected with, what's the dream? What's the goal? What is the best outcome for you? What do you see this community being? And I sat there for a second and I thought to myself, this is what I want to do. This is my legacy that I want to build. One of the things that was interesting to me, right? When I posted that video talking about, hey, I need your help, and you guys started to answer, and I told you that I wanted to build a community, I didn't know what it was going to look like. I didn't know how I could actually do it because I don't have necessarily the technical skills in order to execute it. I was going to have to figure that out, right? But what hit me was some of you guys were basically telling me all these incredible things, and it got me inspired. It got me excited, and it made me scared because I knew what was going to be in store for me in terms of the workload in order to make this happen, because I couldn't provide and produce something that was shit. I couldn't basically provide something that wasn't going to outkick my coverage. I was basically trying to create something better than I've ever done before, that could be bigger than anything I've ever done. And you know what I saw in the comments? People telling me that I should stay in my own lane. They told me that I shouldn't do this. They told me just to be happy with the business I have, stay focused on that. But I couldn't stop thinking about this business. I couldn't stop thinking about the potential outcome for impacting so many lives in a positive way. And so over the course of the past week, it has been nothing but work, honestly. Thanksgiving was just the other day. It's actually yesterday. I'm in here on Black Friday working because the amount of work that I've got to put in order to get this launched in the next 6 weeks is unbelievable. I'm going to be working weekends. I'm going to be working 15-hour days. I was working on Thanksgiving for 6 hours. You know why? Because of you. Because of all the things that I want to bring to your life. But if I'm being honest, I'm scared. I'm fucking really scared about what I'm about to do because it's bigger than anything I've ever set out to do, and I don't want to disappoint you. And so with that comes a tremendous amount of responsibility. With that comes a tremendous amount of fear, if I'm being honest. But for me, it's about pushing it down, because the only thing I fear more than failure is not trying something that I believe can be amazing. I don't want to look back 5 years, 10 years, 20 years from now and regret not doing this. I see what I'm about to build as my legacy because of how many people it is going to potentially impact and help achieve their dream. I believe in you probably more than you believe in yourself. Anyway, all that to say, this is going to be the biggest thing I've ever done and the thing that is going to make me the most proud. My goal right now, moving forward, is to help change your life in more ways than you could ever dream possible. I know that you can do it. I believe in you more than you probably believe in yourself. And together, we're going to accomplish amazing things. My dreams scare me because they're huge, but I feel like I can do it. And with you by my side, I know that anything is possible. Now, that being said, few things. Number one, there's a link down below this video. Go sign up. There's a link down below this video. Go and sign up. You're going to get free courses. You're also going to get free information as we develop them. You also are going to be basically the people that help me build out this community. I'm going to go to you to ask questions and to get feedback in order to make this the best it can possibly be. All right, and then when we launch, you're also going to be the first to know. This is going to be capped. When we launch this, there's going to be a limit to the people that we actually allow to come in and give access to until we basically figure things out. we want to make sure that we're able to deliver on the promises that we set out to deliver before we basically allow more people to come in, all right? There's a lot of things that we're going to have to do and figure out, and we want to make sure it's perfect before we basically open it up to a larger number of people, all right? So if you're interested, guys, hit that link down below and go and sign up, all right? You are going to be the architects. You're going to be the first to access it. You also are going to be the person I go to for advice and information in order to make this the best it possibly can. Now, the 3 questions. So the first question is, how much money extra per month would change your life? What would move the needle? How much? $1,000 a month? $5,000? $10,000? $50,000. Be honest and be realistic, please. And also know that in order to get that, you're going to have to work a little bit. But how much money would make the effort worth it? All right, for me, $10,000 is my number. You want to know why? Because $120,000 a year, for me, is life-changing. It was. When I was getting started, I couldn't even dream of making 6 figures. The first time I made 6 figures, that honestly, in my opinion, was when I was the happiest. Because for the first time in my life, I had more money than I knew what to do with, because for my entire life, I was living basically on like $30,000 a year. When I made $10,000 a month, I felt like I was the richest dude in the world. But then as you start to make more, because that's one of the things that you're going to have to understand, is that if I can help you get to this number, getting to the next number is easy. And that's something that I found. All right, when I was able to figure out how to make $5,000 a month, it was easy to make 10. When I made 10, it was easy to make 20. When I made 20, it was easy to get to $100,000 a month, right? Long-term goal, $1 million, is that what it is? I don't know. How much extra money a month do you need in order to feel like you are moving your needle? Down below, let me know. Question number 2, what is your motivation? What motivates you to change? What is it? Is it to get more girls? Is it to buy nice stuff? Is it to feel good about yourself? To not feel like a loser? To not feel like life is passing you by? I'll tell you mine. There are a few of them, actually. One is fear. Fear motivates the fuck out of me. I am so scared of not doing something that I think would be great. I fear regret. That, for me, at this stage of my life, is the number 1 motivator for me, right? Failure, right? That happened to me. And I can tell you from experience, it's going to happen to you. You've probably already failed. It should happen. If you're not failing, something's wrong. My hope and my goal with this course and with this community is to take a lot of the potential risks in terms of failure away. Because I've done and I failed so many times, I know what not to do a lot of times. I've also done so many different things. I've been in so many different industries, everything from information product sales to a physical product, to white labeling, to manufacturing custom products, to having a physical location, a gym, having a hair salon, right? Having a membership. I have done so much. I've been on Shark Tank twice. In terms of businesses, there aren't many things that I can't figure out in my head, or at least give you the right path or direction, all right? What makes you motivated? Why are you interested in being better? I want to know. Another one for me, I was tired of being fucking poor and broke. It was embarrassing to me. My entire life I was embarrassed because I didn't have enough money to buy myself basic things. I was embarrassed that my wife made more money than me. I was embarrassed. It was an ego thing for me. And once again, I'm being honest. I didn't want to walk into my high school reunion and feel like I was a failure. These are motivators, right? Being motivated. I want to basically walk into a room and people to basically be like, hey, he's made it. One of the reasons why I wear a $40,000 watch, it's for that. It's personal for me. I have felt my entire life like I was less than other people because I didn't make as much money as them. I felt like a failure when I was a little kid. I felt like a loser because I didn't want my mom to drop me off in front of the school or to friends' houses because I was embarrassed of our shitty-ass car. These things are motivating, and these are the things that I've held with me and have harbored my entire life. It's motivating for me. I have felt like a failure. I felt like my girlfriend's mother in high school looked down at me because I didn't have any money and I came from a family that wasn't successful. All of these things I've held with me, and they're motivating. They're motivating me in order to basically be successful and be a financial success. And I am. But the dark secrets, what is the motivator? Dark I don't care how dark it is. I need to know what it is. What is the reason for you wanting to change honestly and get better? Be honest. Down below, I want to know. And the third thing I want to know is what scares you. What is your number one biggest fear? I want to know what it is. And I know that it's not easy to think about. I know it's not easy to talk about, and it's even harder to write down and put it out there in the world. But in order for me to help you, I need to know those three things. How much money do you need extra every month to change your life? Remember, this is a starting point. We're going to get bigger. We're going to get better. Number two, what is your motivation for wanting to change and be better? And number three, what scares you? Down below, write it down. I want to know. I also appreciate each and every one of you. And like I said, I believe in you more than you probably even believe in yourself. And together we are going to do some amazing things. Don't forget to sign up for that email list because I want to make sure that you get the information when we come out with it. I also want to make sure that you are the one that actually helps me direct and build this amazing dream and goal of mine. Guys, this is going to be my legacy, and that is to help you be amazing and to feel incredible about yourself. Bottom line. Guys, all the info down below. Thank you for everything. And in the next 6 weeks, it's going down.